What's up, Chris? Hey, Chris, which opening do you like better? The other one I was using or that one? I've been meaning to ask you guys. I can't decide. I like both of them. Or the, like, fire one. Lots of schmutz. Lots of schmutz. Less schmutz now. I lost my card over here. That's okay. Love my card for that. You don't know? You don't know which one you like better? Come on, man. Just help me out here, dude. All right. You don't care. I get it. I get it. I get it. It's cool. Mikey B, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Oh, you didn't see it? Okay. All right. Well, thought I'd ask, but, you know, fair enough. Yeah, man, we've been hitting some, we've been pulling some fire lately, my friend. Thank you for pointing that out. I do appreciate it. Let's keep it going tonight. All right, what's going on, guys? Chris and Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2022 Top Series 1, Series 1, Series 2, third hobby case break, number 21. 21. Makes a difference. Yeah. All right, fair enough. Okay, I get it. I was just looking for an unbiased opinion. I think if John were here, he'd have an opinion. I know he would. I'm going to ask him. Or Rich. They'll have an opinion. Anyway, guys, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Especially for anybody who's new to the channel, welcome. A little bit about us. We've been around for almost 5 years now. We break mostly baseball with a little bit of everything else mixed in. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as we can, usually within a day or two of the break. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks, and when we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for them random. So if you want a chance to get any of our future free breaks, publicly subscribe to the channel. It has to be publicly subscribed. I got to remember to say that all the time. And also the website, chefsportscards.com. We started it like 6 weeks ago. We've been doing well, getting more and more people there. We're selling spots now. We just reloaded the whole thing. There's 6 breaks up there now, so go check it out. We got Pristine up there. We got some Hit Parade stuff. We got Bowman. We got Platinum. We got all kinds of stuff. So go check out chefsportscards.com. Pete Alonso. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can do, my friend. All right. Let's go over the teams. D-backs, Jason E. Braves, Brian B. Orioles, Jason E. Red Sox, Scott B. Cubs, Brian Z. White Sox, Ruben F. Reds, Randall B. Guardians, Sean G. Tigers, Adam G. and Royals, Adam G. Astros, Umberto Q. Angels, Craig P. Dodgers, Jeffrey H. Brewers, John T. and Twins, Chris F. Marlins, Tom D. Mets, Michael B. or Mikey B. Yankees, Adam G. A's, Tom D. Phillies, Jason E. Pirates, Robert H. Cardinals, Matt P. Padres, Robert H. Giants, James H. Mariners, Eric G. Rays, Beth F. Rangers, Chris P. Blue Jays, Darren R. and Nationals, Corey P. SP all the way. Gotcha. You need another short print, Chris? Gotcha. Hey, man, we have been... Series 2 has been very nice to us, so let's hope it keeps up tonight. We've pulled a lot of short prints, with autos. We've pulled all kinds of nonsense. So let's hope the nonsense continues this evening. This was my last 4 boxes, and I bought another case. Yeah, we still have some more to go. Yeah. Plus, I put one up on the website, so I had to buy another case anyway. All right, let's do a little camera fixing, and let's get to it. Good luck, everybody. And Bryce Harper All-Star. All right, let's see here. Although, we still have not pulled a Witt short print. We've pulled 3 or 4 Witt autos, but we have not pulled a Witt short print. So it would be nice to hit one of those. Shogo Akiyama. 2/499, 31 of 499 for the Reds is Randall. There you go, buddy. And Shane Baz, a rookie, a rainbow. Nice one there for Tampa. Trevor Larnach generation now. Wait. Gotta get the hands working tonight. And Jansen Junk. Whoops. To 2022 for the Angels. Rookie. Jansen Junk. I wonder if he throws a junk ball. I mean, with a name like that, I guess you'd have to, right? What do we got? Old Buxton. Christine is coming up next after this, around 10:30. If any of you guys are in that. And we won't be back till Thursday this week. We are trying to get on that Tuesday schedule, but not this week. Trout 35th. So we'll be back. We're actually going to be kind of short next week. I think we're only doing Thursday and Sunday next week because I have to go out of town for a couple days. So. And then the following week is the National, which we'll still be breaking all week, but the more I think about it, I think I'm going to buy, there's an O'Neill Cruise. I think I'm going to buy a ticket for the Panini VIP party, which is Saturday night, so I probably won't. Break that Saturday, but maybe we'll break Friday instead. Chris Bubik. Kershaw no-hit club. Oh, is he? When did they just announce that, or? I was just watching the highlights from Matt Olson home run challenge for the Bravos from the Futures game last night. I forgot it was last night, to be honest with you. I was pissed. I usually watch the Futures game. I just totally flaked it. You guys, anybody watching the draft? Seems like half the kids are sons of someone. Phillies just took Carl Crawford's kid, who is fast and is hell, but doesn't seem like he can do much else. We'll see. But what's his name? Halliday's kid went first, and then was that Andrew Jones' kid went second or something like that? Someone's kid, and then Carl Crawford's kid went. I'm telling you, man, it's all in the genes. Willie Mays All-Star makes me sick. You do wonder, though, too, like, they were talking about this one guy who I had never heard of, that, oh Christ, what was his name now? They were just talking about him. And it is amazing to me in baseball how they're willing to take talent, that there's talent there, but it's very undeveloped. Like, they're willing to try and develop it and take it at such a high spot. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's the only sport where you see that. Robin Yount, die cut in such, like, For example, you got a guy who can hit, but he strikes out 47% of the time. But when he hits with power. And he gets drafted in the first or second round. And you're like, well, why in the world? Like, because they're willing to put the time in to try and get the guy, has potential. For San Francisco, a short print variation, Will Clark. A little Legends variation. Brooks Lee, yeah. Learn those names now. We'll need to know them by December for draft time. Well, it's like I've said before, I'm still fascinated by the fact that when the Sixers drafted Ben Simmons, I mean, who goes number one in a draft and can't shoot? You ever heard of such a thing? Like, don't get me wrong, he's an athlete, but come on. I mean, legitimately, they were like, yeah, this kid can't shoot. Oh, yeah, let's take him number one overall. That's why, man, I'm telling you. I read this article. I was just telling the kid who's working for me now, Jonah. We were just talking about the other day when we were sorting cards. Victor Carantini, O'Neal Cruz at 35th rookie. I read this article maybe, it had to be maybe 5 years ago or something like that. I think it was either on CBS Sportsline or like SI thing or whatever. And they took all of the football draft picks, like in the history of the draft, and they took each round and showed the success of each round of the draft, like in football, meaning, length of career, MVPs, whatever, just showing how well they did in football. And the most successful section of the NFL draft was the 6th and 7th round. And it wasn't even close. Like, the guys who had the most success in football were from the 6th and 7th round. First round was not even in the ballpark to it. So it's like, I don't know. You just get lucky, I guess. Boba Sweet Shades. You need the Puckett one. The Buxton one wasn't good enough. Now, my God. So many demands. All right. Let's see what we can do. I will try. I try to run your guys' requests through my fingers as best I can. That was a really interesting article. I'd love to remember where I found that. Like, because it was, and of course there was this whole point to of like, basically first round picks in the NFL suck. Like, overall in the long run. McGuire. They had like the shortest amount of longevity in the, not just because they got cut and were out, but even like through injury and whatever. Like, it was all the guys from East Tennessee State in the 6th and 7th round that were the successful ones, And baseball, like, not to say that they're not, that they're not talented, but a name carries a lot. For Arizona, 3 of 25 Luis Frias rookie autograph. Not bad. Jason, there you go, buddy. That's a nice pickup for a $6 team. Well, certainly they're better value dollar-wise, but they were just literally talking about like the amount of Pro Bowl appearances, the amount of Super Bowls won, the amount of, yards caught, yards run, like everything. They compared everything, and the 6th and 7th round like blew all the other rounds away. So like we see it all the time, especially in football, man. Look at all these quarterbacks over the years. Think of the bulk of your adult life. How many first round quarterbacks have been taken, and how many have had any legitimate success? I mean, yeah, there's some, but not many. That's for sure. Tatis, significant statistics. And then Kumar Rocker, Texas took 3rd overall, which people were surprised about, but I guess they wanted to put him back with Jack Leiter. I guess they want that duo. I mean, they said that he had like secret shoulder surgery, like he didn't tell anybody about. There's a Tatis Blue parallels, significant statistics. And they had in the thing I was on. I was watching the stat tracker. I think it was CBS Sports Stat Tracker or Draft Tracker. I think it was CBS maybe, or one of them, and they had him ranked like 48th or something like that. But I guess Texas thinks they know what they're doing. Abreu, try to put those two back together. Because what's his name? I mean, the Mets didn't offer him a signing bonus because they had questions about his health. And then he went and had like secret surgery that he didn't tell anyone about. He actually went higher this year. He went 10th to the Mets last year. He went 3rd to Texas this year. That's crazy. Good for him. It's not going to be me. It's got to be somebody. Oh, yeah. It's definitely all about the money. I told you guys a story of the kid who coached my son. I've talked about before. He was drafted in the 5th round. Brujan, Generation Now rookie, by Tampa Bay. And, he got, again, and he was the one who actually said he got a legitimate shot. He played for a couple of years in the minors. And he played. I think he made it to, I want to say he made it to Double-A ball. I can't remember exactly, but he got a couple of years in the minors. And he was the one who admitted that, his glove wasn't good enough. He just had too many errors. He could hit, and he played at Louisville. He was a 4-year starter at Louisville. He played in the World Series and everything. He was a legit player, this guy. He was from this area. He went to Malvern Prep, I think. Something like that. And, but he also told me, it just came down to the money. He was a 5th-round pick. He had, a $600,000 signing bonus. Whereas even if he was a 2nd or 3rd-round pick and he had $1 million signing bonus, he would have gotten at least another year to develop. But, $600,000 is not that much to them. It's like, this kid ain't working, get him out. But you take the guy they take in the 1st round, they'll do everything to get him to develop, to get him up there. And you've seen it. We've seen it here in Philly where they push guys through who maybe shouldn't be there. There's a Wander Franco Sweet Shades rookie for the Rays. Moniak's not terrible, don't get me wrong, but is he a legitimate major league player? I don't know. And he was a number 1 overall pick, but they weren't going to embarrass themselves by saying he's not good enough and not having him come up, Yeah. Well, that's also what's weird with baseball is the way the whole money thing is set up. It just, they usually use a lot of that money to keep kids from going to school. There's a kid at Oakland named Nick Allen, he's a good prospect. I think he's a AAA. I don't know if he's come out. He might have come up on a 10-day or something like that at some point already, but I know he's supposed to, be at the major league level soon, this next year. And I was reading this article about him a couple of years ago when he got drafted. He was taken in the 3rd round, I want to say. And they paid him 1st round money because he was going to go to college, So I think the signing slot for his draft position was $600,000 or something like that, and they ended up giving him $2.6 million or something. Because he was a legit prospect. I don't know why he fell. They thought he was going to get drafted higher, but he threatened to go to college, and they said, all right, well, we better pay him then to keep him. And Buster Posey with the Bat Relic All-Star for the Giants. Although not that any of it really matters anymore. It's more, honestly, the international thing is bigger. It seems like when you look at who's playing these days. Giants is James H. There you go, buddy. I used to love, I'm sure some of you guys remember, a couple years ago, I don't remember which set was in, that Bowman set, they had the cards where it showed the guys who were drafted in high school, Joey Votto's significant statistics, and then it showed their draft position when they got drafted out of college. So I had like their two, what was that, like 17 or something like that? It was in, those cards are pretty cool. So it'd be like, you know, out of high school, he was like 960th, but out of college, he was 8th. Yeah, 3 years, 4 years later. Come on, Yandy, show your stuff. Oh, Spencer Strider. Short print for the Braves. Rookie short print. Spencer Strider. That's a good one. Brian. There you go, buddy. Spencer Strider. Sign him cheap. Was what platinum? I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you're asking about, Jason. No, I don't think it was in platinum. I think it was in Bowman or Bowman Chrome, if I remember right. God, what were they called? Marcus Stroman, 35th. Yeah, I think they were in the regular Bowman set. I can see the damn things. I just can't remember what they were called. I kind of remember Benintendi having one in it for some reason that like sticks out to me. But anyway, it's I wonder. I always wonder like what's the cutoff money wise where you go, I'm gonna go to college. I mean, some are obviously guys like the 25th round or something like that. But I'd rather get an education than get paid. Thank you. Mark Cahan, Rainbow for the Yanks, and Tristan Mckenzie generation now. Yeah, Brian, that was a good one, buddy. That is a good one. Base pack. Kershaw, 35th. Tell you guys a funny story. So my son, he is about to go into senior year of high school, right? And my son has only legitimately Kevin Biggio, Rainbow, and Reed Detmer's Generation Now rookie. Dated one girl throughout high school, but not the whole time. Like, it's the strangest story. He's dated the same girl 4 times, right? And when I say that, I don't mean like they're going out and they break up for a week and then they get back together. I mean like they dated in their freshman year and then they didn't talk to each other for 10 months. And then out of nowhere, she just showed up again one day. And they dated for a few months and then she was gone again. And, and it's kind of turned into a bit of a family joke, right? Shane Baz, rookie to 2022 for the Rays. For Beth. So it's like the entire family, both sides knows about it. And our family's pretty large, so it's funny to everyone. And the last time they were dating, it was like last winter. Yeah, maybe like around Thanksgiving time or whatever. But again, it's never been anything like, this girl's always around or anything. Like, we knew they were dating for a little while and then they break up and then that's it. Like, months and months and months go by. They don't talk to each other. They don't see each other. They don't do whatever. So, like a month ago, one night, comes downstairs. I was sorting cards, Juan Soto 35th. And it was like 11 at night and he was going out. And I mean, that's just late for him to go out. He's usually already out by then, I'm like, where are you going? And he's like, and he kind of had this like sly look on his face. And he's like, I'll be right back. I'm going to have some explaining to do. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm going to pick up, this girl's name is Sophie. I'm going to pick up Sophie. I'm like, what? Like, again, I haven't seen this girl in a month. Again? He's like, yeah. So that was like maybe 6 weeks ago or something like that. So this time they've actually been like dating, like it's been like kind of serious. Like they actually like call each other boyfriend, girlfriend, this and that. So he was at one of his cousin's graduation parties last night. No hit club. And he stayed down at their house, which is like maybe a half hour from where we live. And I text him today. I was like, what's the deal today? What's going on? He's like, I'll be home this afternoon, and Sophie and I are going to hang out or whatever. Okay. So I didn't think anything of it. So here he comes wandering in the house, and he has his girlfriend with him. Home run challenge for Seattle. Eric. And so like, I'm like, all right, well, he's home. That's good, and the girlfriend's here and they're in his room and blah, blah, blah. And like 45 minutes later goes by and the two of them come downstairs and they're like kind of in this huge rush. And I could see something's wrong. And he's like, I said, where are you going? And he was like mumbling under his breath, like he was mad. And I'm going to Nate's. And Nate is where he was the night before. I'm like, so I waited till he drove there and I texted him. I said, well, why'd you come home if you were just going back there? And he's like, oh, me and Sophie got in a fight. I was supposed to hang out with her. And I was like, all right, well, that's session number 4 down, I guess. We'll break up again. This kid is so funny. I said, what'd you fight about? He's like, oh, I'll tell you tomorrow. To be 17 again. Aaron Judge All-Star. I wish I could have those kind of problems in my life. It's so funny though. As soon as I left, my wife and I like looked at each other like, yeah, that's the end of this round, I guess. I even said to him, I was like, you can date someone else. He's like, oh, I know. He goes, oh, I hook up with other people. I just don't only date her. Like, okay. Come on, Polanco. Seaver die cut for the Mets. O'Neal Cruz, rookie. And Tigers team card to 2022. I don't feel like Series 2 has been quite as inundated with team cards as some have been in the past. The last few years of Update were really bad with team cards. It seemed like every other numbered card you got was a team card. Although the last couple of updates pretty much sucked for the most part. Let's go that way. right, Byron Buxton, rainbow foil. Look at that. Look at that laying out there, man. That's commitment. It's commitment. Baez. That's why he'll be starting the All-Star game, right, Chris? Seth Beer rookie. And Cronenworth, Future Stars. Numbered 192 of 499 on the green foil. Padres is Robert. Here you go, buddy. All right. Box number 3. Halfway home. We got 10 o'clock on the nose. We're on track. So I think next Sunday we're going to do another one of those Trinity player breaks that we did last night. That was a lot of fun. It's crazy. I was doing the sort today. Do you know we only had one player that had more than one hit in it? That was kind of nuts. Like out of 72 autos, there's only one guy that there was 2 autos of. Everyone else was single. And I mean, there was a couple guys we didn't hit. Of course, you're not going to with that many players, but we did hit pretty much like 90% of the big guys in it, which was awesome. Kutch, Sweet Shades. What, the All-Star game? Really? Why? Is he injured or? I don't want Schwarber to play hitting the home run derby. He'll be ruined for the rest of the year. The home run derby ruins guys. Well, except Pete Alonso apparently, but Schwarber has a tough enough time hitting for average as it is without having to go and ruin his swing with a home run derby. He's doing just fine. Just don't leave good enough alone, man. Gomber and Ricky Anderson at 35th. Although it'd be nice to see Alonso dethroned. Not that I don't dislike Alonso or anything like that. Just see somebody different win. But I remember, man, like the year, what's his name won? Ryan Howard, man, his swing was screwed for the rest of the year. For Houston, Major League material, Alex Bregman. Look at that. Look at how happy he is there. I'm a professional baseball player. I get paid millions of dollars. All the women I want. How can I not be this happy? Yeah, it is a big commitment, like, for guys in the middle of such a long season, especially if they are in need of rest, Humberto, there you go, buddy. It definitely is like, a big deal not to take that time. But how do you turn down being an all-star? You know what I mean? Unless you're, severely injured that you just can't do it. I mean, it's what these guys dreamed of their whole life. Of course they're going to do it. Kopech. So I listed the O'Neill Cruz tonight at an absurdly high number, but we'll see what happens. I got a couple offers on it already. I'm hoping it brings in enough to pay for my Panini VIP party ticket at the National. If it does, then I'll go. It's $5,000 for the ticket, but believe me, you guys want me to get in there to get all those packs and stuff, so we have them. The silver packs, gold packs, all that stuff. I mean, it is worth it, but it is $5,000. O'Neill Cruz. And Brian Reynolds to 2022. I just saw got a thing from Panini. You can get tickets through them, but you have to buy this package. It's $68,000 for the package. It's like, and the worst part of it is, like, I got one from GTS too. Their package was $38,000, and basically they force you to buy all these cases, all these, like, they give you product, you know. If I just buy a ticket from Blowout, it's just $5,000 straight up. You don't get anything with. I mean, you get the stuff at the party, but you don't get any cases or anything like that. But the stuff they make you buy is just absolute crap. Not a single baseball product in the whole thing. Noah Syndergaard. So I'm like, why? You know, like, I couldn't even think to try and sell half of it. You know, I mean, so the only way it's going to happen is if I get one ticket and blow out. But if I go, we'll get 200 Father's Day packs. What else do you get? You get like 100 silver packs, 150 gold packs. Like, you get a lot back. I mean, you can certainly recover the funds. That's not an issue. But I just thought it'd be cool if I can get in there and get all that stuff. You get a gem box and all that will have them for giveaways and stuff. I mean, breaks and giveaways, and, you know, of course, sell some of them to make, you know, my ticket price back. Brandon Marsh, Generation Now rookie. But we could use the silver packs for like giveaways for website breaks, which I think everyone would like. Those things sell for like $100 a piece, or the gold packs, whatever they are. Confuse myself. So we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, it'd be nice if Neil Cruz could bring it in and wouldn't have to fork over the cash. Chris, was it you who was telling me you break with Hobby Legends? Or somebody was mentioning him a few weeks ago, saying he's a really nice guy. Hobby Legends guy. I don't know. I don't know him. Boba Shet. See, he reached out to me on Instagram, and about eating at the National and stuff. One of you guys told me you break with him, and he's a good guy. He's a dude who does the huge breaks, you know, Top Series 220 case break and all that nonsense. Yeah, but who was it? Was it you that was talking about him recently? Somebody, maybe it was Rich. Somebody was talking about him like a week or two ago, and just kind of was funny. The guy like reached out to me. Luis Aguil, Generation Now. I don't think I've ever been in a break with him. I can't remember ever being in one. He seems like a good dude. Tristan Mckenzie, future star, and to 2022, Chris Bubik for Adam. Me and who else? It's always heartwarming to hear. Kyle Lewis, 35th. I like how Top Series last season. Oh yeah. Well, traditionally um, the flagship product is always at least a year behind. Bellinger, like sometimes they'll get someone in there or they'll change something up, but like it's been that way for a long time. Like, yeah, you can find like Nationals cards with Schwarber on them in here. And he's been to Boston and Philly since then. Like, I mean, I don't know how far in advance they print them, but yeah, that's not, that's something they've done for years, unfortunately. I mean, they are printed well before they're released, of course, but yeah, they could be a little more. Haniger, because that was kind of, especially with Series 2, that was a lot of people were surprised with the short prints that got put in there with Julio Rodriguez and, Torkelson and all them, because they do print this stuff well in advance. But you're right. Wade Boggs, All-Star. Come on, we need a big short print. There's a big one. Randy Johnson, die cut. And for the Dodgers to 76, Walker Buehler. Jeffrey. Here, buddy. Number 30 of 76, Walker Buehler. Shane Baz, 35th rookie. All right, last pack of box 3. And Brian Miller, rookie for the Marlins. Green foil, numbered 436 of 499 for Tom D. Yeah, so Thursday night we got Retired Player Edition full case break. That'll be fun. Some 21 Optic. I still have some of those mega boxes in. Those are fun, cheap break. We always do well out of those. And more Pristine. Pristine is heating up, man. People are loving it. It's good stuff. Unfortunately, my supplies are limited. I'm trying to get some more now. And we do have a Pristine break on the website that's like dirt cheap. I mean, it's dirt cheap, to be honest. Basically costs. So I think it's like $27 a spot or something for a 2-boxer. So check out chefsportscards.com. George Brett, 35th. All right, come on. Little last box mojo here. Let's do it. Yeah, and if any of you guys are going to the National, man, and you guys want to hook up or anything like that, man, just email me. Let me know. I have passes for every day. I'm not going to be down there every day though. Probably I live only like it only takes me like 45 minutes on a good day, closer to an hour on a crappy day. But about 45 minutes from there. So most likely, I know I'm going to be down there Wednesday and Saturday for sure. I might actually stay over Saturday night. I don't know. Be there Sunday too. But so if you're down there and want to hook up, man, please by all means, I'll be around. Andres Jimenez to 2022. Andres Jimenez is starting in the All-Star game, isn't he? And I have like 3 of his first Bowman autos. I got to drag those out. 1571 of 2022. Tell me about it, buddy. I wonder if we're going to get another one of those pristine boxes like we got the other night. I wonder if anybody else that's happened to. Or if we just, if it was fluky, or I tried to read about like if there was a hot box, but I didn't find anything. So I don't know if we just got lucky with that or what. We got 6 hits. And we're supposed to get 3 and we got 6 out of a pristine box the other night. Although distributors don't tell you anything most of the time. Marcus Simeon for Tejas. 72, I'm sorry, 27. Dyslexia kicking in there. 27 of 499. Jeez. Tejas is Chris P. Myers. Oh yeah, no, it is. It does look like good. Look, he was a huge prospect. Jimenez, like when he first came out, he really was a big prospect, and and obviously you're a Guardians fan, so please don't take offense to this. I mean, it's almost like he got forgotten about a little bit, and then especially when he went in that trade, obviously it took him a few years to kind of pull it together, but yeah, he was expected to be a big deal. I think wasn't he like the 8th overall selection or something, or 5th the year he was drafted or something? I mean, he was a high draft pick, that dude. So it just kind of feels like those guys got forgotten about when they went there, but obviously they're doing well. So it's funny too, because I've had, I was kind of on collecting him a little bit when he was in draft, when his first Bowman was out. I don't remember why, but somebody mentioned him to me and I read up on him a little bit. So I actually have like, a handful of his stuff. Pete Alonso Sweet Shades, of his first Bowmans and stuff like that. And there were a few times where I was like, oh, maybe I should just dump this guy. He doesn't seem to be doing anything, but hey, there you go. Come on, boys. Let's find out. When you get traded for such a big name like that, too, Yandy Diaz, Rainbow, and Barry Larkin All-Star. Everybody expects that, the Lindor side of that's the big deal. But, I mean, like you said, right now, it's looking like, not that Lindor's anything to sneeze at, but the Guardians are looking brilliant. You think of the guys that the Mets have let go of prospects lately. Now, of course, they're in first place, so maybe I should just say, well, it's working out anyway. But Acuna generation now, like Kalenic, Pete Crow Armstrong, Jimenez, like these are guys who are potentially turning into massive players who all came from the Mets minor league. So they all came from the draft of the Mets. Now, like I said, they are in first place, so I suppose their trading them is working out. Oh, for Cincinnati, a Johnny Bench, Legends short print. Look at old Johnny in the mask and everything. Getting it done, baby. For Randall. Everybody. No, that's true, Sean. And look, I don't, when I said that, I didn't mean it as a disrespect to Cleveland. In fact, Cleveland as a baseball program should have as much respect as anyone with the success they've had in recent years, you know. But like anything else in baseball, it's always about, you know, the Dodgers, the Mets, the Yankees, the not the secondary cities, you know, until one of them beats the big cities, you know, like when the D-backs beat the Yankees in the World Series or, you know, along those lines. But especially in this hobby, you know. Jeff Hoffman, Rainbow, and Javi Baez for Detroit. I mean, we've talked about in the past, you know, this hobby alone, the team you're on adds value to your cards. Yeah. There's guys who have been traded from secondary city to like the Yankees and their cards go up $20-$30. They're no different. They're just on a different team, you know. That's the way it works sometimes. No, he does. Ramirez, no, he doesn't at all. And look, that's, again, I can name other players from other teams exactly the same way. They have never gotten the respect that they should have. Not at the level, and they won't until they're in the Hall of Fame one day, you know, because of the town that they play in. Scherzer. Like, you know, Goldschmidt is finally getting some recognition being in St. Louis. I mean, he was always a good player. We know that. And he did great in Arizona, but he was in Arizona. And hey, Arenado when he was in Colorado. I mean, they don't get, you know, and it's all based on the team they're on. It's not based on the fact he's the best third baseman in the game or the best first baseman in the game or whatever. And I mean, I'd love to see Goldschmidt win an MVP. But you know, if either one of those guys played for the Yankees or the Dodgers or the Giants or the Cubs or, you know, their value in this hobby certainly would be much higher. That's for sure. Home Run Challenge, Bregman. Which, you know, unfortunately, I mean, it's a big way that I look at these things because I deal with cards every day, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, those guys have value to their cards, but not near what you think they would be, you know. No, we always start a new stream. So I'll go off, clean up, and then come back and be off for like a couple minutes. Tucker Davidson and Yomankata. All right, a few packs left, and we'll do our silver packs, and we'll get out of here. Unfortunately, I don't have enough room in here to just keep going. I have to clean up these ones to move on to the next. Longoria, and hey, speak of the devil. Wow. There you go. Jose Ramirez, home field advantage. Awesome. There you go, Sean. You got to like that, buddy. There's your man right there. That is awesome. It's so funny that you just mentioned him and we pull that. Congrats, dude. That is awesome. I love these cards, man. They're so cool. That thing is really cool. It's awesome. I mean, there are other guys too. I mean, even like Miggy and people like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great player. What, a couple batting championships, some MVPs, the whole 9 yards. But again, always kind of just not quite get the amount of respect because he's in Detroit. You know, because he's just not on a huge city team. Kershaw. That's the way I always felt anyway. You know. And I mean, maybe there's something to be said for that. They always say that there's a ton of pressure playing on those teams to perform, and you know, because of the hefty salaries or the people or the fans or whatever it might be. For the Yankees, Garrett Cole, 35th relic. I mean, you certainly see enough, you know, people fail in those places, you know, that were supposed to be able to handle it, but who knows. All right, last couple packs. Come on, throw us another short print. My man Alejandro Kirk. Yeah. Judge significant statistics. O'Neal Cruz rookie. And for the Mets, 14 of 71, Brandon Nimmo. Here you go, Mikey. I know you asked for Alonso, but we do. Will Brandon Nimmo do well? And Black's the 71 are always awesome. I love these cards. 14 of 71 on the Nimmo. All right, silver packs. Good luck, everyone. He's so much more competitive with the salary. Yeah, that's true. You are absolutely right. Max Muncy, Vlade rookie, Martinez, and Joe Ryan. That Joe Ryan is to 50. I thought so. These are so similar. The golds and the base. Like, can you really tell the difference between those? So for my man Chris, he's gonna love that. Joe Ryan rookie gold, numbered 35 of 50. If I can keep it in my hand. There you go, buddy. Nice one. Yeah, you're absolutely right. The whole revenue sharing thing was complete crap for the most part. I mean, it gave some of the smaller teams a little more money, but it didn't do anything much for competitively. All right, Contreras, Jake Meyer, Aaron Ashby, and Lucas Giolito. Number 23 of 75 for the Sox. Yeah, we haven't had one. We have not had a single autograph out of a silver pack this year for Series 2. And I mean, we are, I don't even know how many cases into Series 2 at this point. We started with jumbos. We've been doing hobbies for a while now. And what are we, 7 or 8 cases in? Although we got our, all right, third parallel. There we go. Lowe, Soto, Rivera, and Soto again. This time it's green to 99. 15 of 99. 3 parallels in 4 boxes. That's well, we still got 1 to go. All right, last pack. Picking up some good bonus stuff. All right, Verling rookie, Otani, Castellanos, and Hazley rookie. Just double check. Now we're good. All right, guys. I want to thank everyone for joining us. As always, couldn't do this without you guys. I do truly appreciate it. Like I said, we will be back Thursday night with, Christ, what do we have? If I can remember. Retired Player Edition. It's Archive 6 Series Retired Player Edition, Pristine, and Optic 21 Optic Megas. So if you'd like to join us, we would love to have you. And even if you just want to come by and say, hey, what's up? Come on by and say, hey, what's up? Otherwise, please stay safe, stay healthy out there, and bear with me for a sec while I put this hit recap together. Oh, you got it, Sean. Thanks for joining us, man. I do appreciate it. These guys here. Okay, hits. Number parallel. Which put those with it. All right, guys, we're going to do a hit recap for 2022 Top Series 2, third hobby case break number 21. Some home run and miscellaneous stuff. All this stuff will be top loaded, of course. All right, so home run challenges of Olsen, Haniger, another Haniger, and Bregman. Brandon Marsh, Generation Now rookie. O'Neal Cruz, 35th rookie. Tatis Blue, Significant Statistics. Wander Franco, Sweet Shades rookie, and another O'Neal Cruz. I think we had 3 regular O'Neal Cruz rookies. I don't remember 100%, but I think so. All right, short prints. We had a Johnny Bench Legends variation short print, Will Clark Legends variation, and Spencer Strider rookie. That was a nice one for Atlanta. And then the home field advantage card of Jose Ramirez for the Guardians. Shane Baz Rainbow rookie. To 2022, Junk Baz. The Tigers, Bubic, Reynolds, and Jimenez. Other numbered stuff. The green to 499, Shogo. Jake Cronenworth. Walker Buehler to 76. I don't know how he got mixed in with the greens. Simeon and Brian Miller rookie, also green to 499. From the Silver Packs, Juan Soto green to 99. Lucas Giolito to 75, and Joe Ryan rookie to 50. That's a cool one there. And then we had the Brandon Nimmo to 71 black. And then hits, we had Garrett Cole, 35th All-Star Relic. Bregman, Major League Materials. Buster Posey, All-Star Relic. And to 25, Luis Frias rookie autograph for the D-backs. All right, guys, again, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. For those of you in Pristine, I'll be back in 5 with the start of that. Hit that like and subscribe, and go visit the website. Thanks. Bye.